Hello, biology students. Today is Monday, March 30th, so it's the beginning of our week. So this is the first of 3 videos for the week. I hope you guys had a great weekend, that you're staying safe, staying healthy, and welcome back. Glad to see you all back here. I'm just going to share my screen so we can get started. This is going to be a short video today. So basically, you guys are going to be going on to your packet for the week. I'm going to post this all in like little learning bundles. So you'll have each day, you'll have everything that you need for that day to accomplish what you need. So you'll have your packet, you'll have the YouTube video, you'll have the slideshow that I'm using, if I'm using a slideshow, and then you'll have if there's any external links, will also be linked in. So our first, our objective for today is that we students will be able to understand how each phase of meiosis and analyzing the outcomes of errors in the different phases. So just a little bit of more information on what meiosis is. I want to make sure that we understand what crossing over is. So you guys can click on this link. It'll take you to a video. It's a short video, I think less than a minute. You watch this video about crossing over and then tell me what crossing over is. And then how does it make each individual unique? So how does this phenomenon of crossing over contribute to genetic diversity in humans? Okay, so pause the video now to answer these 2 questions. Welcome back. So by now you should have completed the mini lesson portion. So just answering these 2 questions based on the video of crossing over that you just watched. So answer what crossing over is. It is the sharing, exchange of genetic information between 2 homologous chromosome pairs. So that means the chromosome that we get from mom, the chromosome that we get from dad, they come together, as you guys saw in that video. They exchange a little bit of information. So some of mom's genes switch over to dad's chromosome and vice versa. And this contributes to making each individual unique because there's so many different combinations that these chromosomes can exchange different genetic material that it increases every time that moms and dads have different children. It's they're not, like, just statistically, it's very unlikely that they're going to have the same exact genetic information switching with the same exact genetic information on both parents. So it increases the genetic diversity of all. And now that you guys are done with that, we're going to move on to basically what you guys are going to be doing for the rest of this lesson. So you're going to click on page 1, right under Student Center, right here where my mouse is, the Meiosis Simulation Lab. So you are going to watch this lab. This woman goes over what the meiosis process looks like with these giant chromosomes. So chromosomes are not that big. They're these giant chromosomes. And you are going to follow along, and you are going to both draw out what is happening in each phase. I've included a little templates for you, and then you're going to write what's going on. So as she's speaking, and as she's kind of creating this model of what meiosis is, you are drawing and you are writing along what is happening. So, as you see, I've included a template for each phase. So we have interphase here, that's what she starts off with. You are going to observe what she's doing and then draw it. So if you have this printed out, you can draw it just freehand, or if you're doing this on the computer, you can double click on each of these little templates that I've given you. So for interphase, prophase, metaphase, they're all separate. So you double click on this, and then you can start drawing yourself. So we see we have this interphase. You can select the line here like I'm doing, scribble, and then scribble, like here's the chromosomes, and then you can change the color to help you. So she has different colors to represent different chromosomes. So one pair from mom, the other from dad. So you guys can kind of play around with this like that. And then it shows up on here. This is a great way for you guys to kind of interact with the software. If you haven't already, or draw it out, again, whichever makes sense to you. So as you guys are doing this too, I've included lines down here. So to physically not only just visually see what's happening, I want you to write what's happening. So in your own words, what is going on? What do these 2 lines represent? Okay, and do that for each of these. So complete page 1 through page 5, just the drawing part. So as you can see, I have template for each phase for both meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. So pause the video now. You guys should take 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long it takes you to complete that. So pause the video now and watch the meiosis simulation lab, and then follow along by drawing the different phases of meiosis and writing, taking notes on what's happening. Okay, welcome back. So by now you guys should have completed up until just almost to the bottom of page 5. So good job. So you should have drawn and written about all the phases of meiosis and should have a pretty good grasp about what's going on. So finally, for the last part of today's work, you are going to answer these analysis questions. So using your knowledge of what meiosis is, your notes and the drawings of meiosis that you just completed, answer questions 1 through 6 about what's going on. So sometimes meiosis goes wrong. Sometimes it fails to replicate the correct number of chromosomes. Sometimes it fails to separate correctly. So what is the impact of this? So you are answering these questions. So pause the video now to do that. Okay, welcome back. So by now you should complete a page or on numbers 1 through 6 on page 5 and 6 of your packet. So you are done with Monday, March 30th lesson. So good job with that. You guys are going to be moving on to tomorrow. I just want to remind us, as always, we are going to have our live session tomorrow. Let me put that. So we're going to have our live session tomorrow. You guys are going to, we're going to do a Google Hangout so we all can visually see each other and speak to each other in real time. Instead of the YouTube, I'll have the link posted on Google Classroom tomorrow so you guys can join that. And as always, please contact me via commenting on this video, commenting on Google Classroom, emailing me, or texting me. Try to get back to you guys in a timely manner. So that's all for today's video. You guys made it to the end. Good job. So see you guys tomorrow.